Hello everybody, how is it going? I had intended to stream yesterday, but I didn't get the time. I've also been busy this morning doing stuff, so you know, the thing is, it's just difficult to get the time to do all the stuff that we want to do. I'm still on the old system for, you know, the way that the stuff is going, the way that the setup is for streaming or whatever. I still need to get access. I've got this basically I've got this second PC that I might be able to use, but I don't have the password to get into it, so I need somebody to come over and have a look. So I need someone to come and give that to me so I can get it, because it's someone else's old machine. They want to come and have a look at it because the password they gave me isn't working. Anyway, so the basic plan is probably just to like dump a GPU in that and see if it works. Otherwise, outside of that, that's probably, you know, slightly longer term. Outside of that, I managed to get it to run slightly higher frame rate, doing a lot of fiddling around. I think the last stream I did, it was quite rough. You could probably not see. Maybe I'll turn it on. Maybe I'll turn it on. People like being able to see the frame rate, don't they? So now I'm running at like more like 80 odd, which is a lot better. But I still have to keep the stream the way it is, unfortunately. So on YouTube, it still has to be 720p. Well, it should be 936, but I'm not sure if YouTube will actually even give that as an option. So in some ways, I wonder if it's better. I tweaked some of the like metrics. I mean, it's no better on Twitch, right? Basically, the stream that I send, I'm sending out the same video file. I'm sending the same video file to both platforms. Just because those guys are used to 4040, Kinder. It looks terrible by comparison. I will say, though, I think Twitch might be better at dealing with 936. I'm not sure what actually happens on YouTube. Like, if I look at my stream as it is... Yeah, it only has... It's weird, because so it only has... I guess because YouTube's got these, like, set quality measurements. So I wonder whether it would be better for me to try and... Has an issue with aspect ratio? Well, that aspect ratio is the same aspect ratio as normal. It's just a weird res, because it's like in the middle of 1080. I wonder if it'd be better for me to stream in 1080 to Twitch. Because then YouTube will consume 1080 as well. The problem is I'm limited by bitrate then. I did a couple of things to try and make the bitrate slightly better. And to like utilize a bit more of the bitrate. Some of the stuff that I turn off when I'm streaming to two platforms, because the encoder overloads if you don't. Whereas when I'm on one platform, I can actually spend more time encoding the video because I'm only looking at, you know, I'm only encoding one video. Anyway, needless to say. So, really great quality of life thing. I don't know whether you guys can hear it. It's very, very quiet. And with the helicopters taking on and off, it's very, very quiet. You know what's like a really funny quality of life thing? You can literally wear these. They're like construction earmuffs from the AI. And if you wear these while you're in the base, everything is really, you know, nice and tranquil. And it stops with people taking off all the time. If you swap over to, you know, a pair of Ear Pro, it's like incredibly loud. So literally, as soon as I land in the base now, I just swap over to the earmuffs, and then I just do whatever we need to do in the base, because it also stops me from like going and having to, you know, turn it off. I can still hear a little bit, so if someone was trying to voice me or something, I can hear. But yeah, it just stops my eardrums getting blown out by helicopters and whatever. But you can only get them off the AI, so you have to go into the starter town and go and get some construction earmuffs. It's a nice little bit of funny stuff. Okay, so I went and did I went and did one of these tasks. So I did this one on the range, which is scout the shooting lanes, scout the motel, and the dumping ground. I didn't play yesterday, so I'm probably a little bit behind other streamers. And that's over here in Hunter's Paradise. So we'll probably do something different. I have heard that apparently Banpar is like crazy in terms of AI. There's two guys over here right now, so we have to scout the main entrances. I've never actually managed to complete this quest on the last one, because I just literally kept dying every single time. We'll try and land over here at the LZ. We'll just go and do it. I mean, going with a red dot, I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. It was just a hell of a lot easier when I had it at LPVO. I think we're just going to have to suck it up and just go with it for the time being. I think we've got everything that we need with us, just like a bit of ammo and level 3 vest and whatever. I'm still playing on the standard account on this. New Tarkov Jungle update looks lit. Yeah, I don't really like the menu. I know there's some. I'm kind of used to it now, I'm not sure what it is about the menu that just looks kind of scuffed to me. I don't know. Graphically, I mean, I don't really care. And once you get used to it, it doesn't matter so much. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it looks so kind of weird. I'm not really sure. Yeah, why are they wearing them? I don't know. Killed 3 PMCs in Vampire in the last hour.
Get ready, we're moving out.
I did 10 hours of destroyed by heli. Yep. How you got a skill container? It's probably because my account was set up before. So I think I already had it because we kept the same key from the playtest. Hello, is this game worth the hype? What are you feeling compared to Tarkov? It's very, very, very early compared to Tarkov. Very early. Take the scope. Yeah, I probably should. I'm literally just scouting the front and the back and then leaving, hopefully. And parts of Quest Bowl factions. I mean, there's a few of them that are. So look, it depends on what you think, right? Like, I want to get into this game early. I want to cover it for content. I actually think that it's kind of fun. If you like Tarkov questing, or you don't mind Tarkov questing at least, then the game's like actually good. It's probably better with friends, I would say. Like, solo is cool. I like solo. It's quite good, like randomly teaming up with people. I quite enjoy that. But I think the game is like an amazing base for something more. Right now, there's not like enough of a gameplay loop. We don't really know what's in the center. I don't even know whether the center's been activated yet or whatever. Like, nobody really knows yet. People are just completing stuff. But I think, you know, the emergent gameplay out of it's kind of fun, but it's obviously got not as much depth as EFT, right? There's no like economy in the same way. Yeah, I don't know. It just is like, it's just a bit weird. No text is in what? As in like these things or? Solo experience is nice. Yeah, I mean I've done mostly solo, but I think it is fun to group up with people. How's optimization? The problem is that it's running on UE5, so it's just hard on systems in general. It's just hard on systems. Like, I also think that they made a bit of a mistake because the game is like kind of designed, whether you agree with this or not, the game, and a lot of games these days are, designed to run with like frame gen and stuff. And when all the Nvidia people turned up, especially people with 30 series cards turned up in the game, we all had DLSS on to start with. And DLSS is fine, but it's not actually that good on this particular... I'm actually going to run north. I'm going to try and do like a wide flank. I'm going to try not to die immediately. We'll see. I don't want to go in straight away. I want to be like slightly more chill if possible. Yeah, so the game's like designed to run with like AI frame generation, really, to run UE5 properly. But DLSS's frame generation isn't supported with the 30 series GPUs, which is a real pain because everybody started out with DLSS and then realized that actually we can only get like 50 frames. So you need to turn FSR on instead, but no one really knew that, and so people like figured that out. Like, you can see my frame rate's actually quite good now at the moment, but this is with like FSR frame generation, which looks fine. But I was getting huge input lag. But it turned out it's because I have FPS caps on, and that was a hangover from EFT. So like the whole thing's very confusing. Have you noticed a significant TTK as you've better ammo? I'm literally just using hollow points. I've not done that much PvP yet. I haven't been able to play that much of the game. I wanted to play yesterday, but I was busy trying to get the video out. I was probably a bit late with it, but we got some dudes in here. I wanted to see if I can try and get to the second LZ. Because having 1 or 2 more LZs for this area is actually really, really helpful. So yeah, like optimization, there's still some stuff to come. Apparently they're going to change it so that it's more optimized for when you're on low. Because I have all my stuff on low right now, and the game looks beautiful anyway. Like, it literally doesn't make any difference. The game is on low, because UE5 just looks good no matter what, pretty much. Or at least in this particular implementation. I'm not really that fast. So, that'll be nice. If they could boost the FPS for people on low, then that'll be good. But yeah, so against players, you want to be using, like, AP rounds, obviously. But mostly, I aren't really wearing any armor, and a lot of the time, you just want to get a headshot. And the ammo that I'm using right now is HPBT. Oh, I'm using SP in this mag. I should be using HPBT, really. SP is kind of like those crappy middle ground ammos. Whoa! I don't know if that's me. I guess so. Not sure if that's like an AI or whatever. Gonna get my stamina back for a sec. Kind of sounds like I'm getting shot at by a player. Maybe, maybe not. The AI kind of does that as well. It's just I saw the bullets kind of like move the foliage near me, so that's why I thought I probably was getting shot by a real player. And they might be sat in the building. So this is the hardest part about this particular set of quests here. Yeah, it must be a real person. Really hard set of quests because you're like right near the LZ where like everybody spawns all at the same time. Let's get a bit more. And I might run into somebody else here, you see. But there's another LZ down at the bottom, India 2. Which is a lot better, and there's another one up here by like Tiger Bay. So I want to unlock at least one other one. I don't have to just come like hot into India 1, because India 1 is the one that everybody gets given with the quest, which is just like makes it awful. So anyway, against players, you want to be using, you know, something that's got armor piercing, obviously, like a mid-55, which is armor piercing in this game. I think the FMJ and the M192s, I think, also armor piercing, but only against like lower grade stuff. But, I mean, we're only wearing like NRJ3 anyway. It's not like we're wearing like crazy anti, armor that's gonna work against like AP bullets. Let's keep going down and see if we can find. I can't remember where it is actually. I feel like HP or super hit or miss. Note 855 seems to hit pretty hard consistently. Yeah, I think so. Like I think 855 was pretty good. I used 855 a bit in the test, in the closed test, and that was good. I killed some players with that as well. There we go, India 2. Okay, there we go. So now we've got like a second option. These boys are in here, so I think I'm going to go in and try and collect like the southern entrance. We'll try and do that first. GTX 108. I don't know what that is really in the scheme of stuff. Get gear and loot like EFT. Yeah, there's not really any loot in this game right now. Like the game is more about like the gameplay loop of doing quests and fighting players. It's funny with like the PvE focus, because I think a lot of the gameplay is about like forcing you out into the world, and then you end up with PvP. Then you end up with PvP, which is quite funny. I almost feel like there we go. Yeah, I think this is the entrance here. I almost feel like it's just as PvP as Tarkov is, despite what the devs said. Can you put the construction earmuffs back on? Probably give a nicer experience, wouldn't it? There we go. So I found the one at the bottom. Now that we've like shaken whoever the hell it was before, we'll try and like stealthily move back up through this section of the map. I'm backtracking on myself. So I might be slightly more easy to spot, but we'll see. It sounded like they're in a little house or something. It didn't sound like they were suppressed either, so they're probably not like super geared. Got to keep my wits about me really when we're in this area. Thanks to the task guide, might be able to complete some tasks tonight. I thought, you know what, I should probably complete a task, make a task guide. I think unfortunately, like lots of other people have already made one, or because I'm like so Tarkov orientated, I think the algorithm is a little bit confused with me when I post other game stuff. So I'm going to try some other Grey Zone content. I'm going to try and mix it up. This one has been a bit tough on the algo, but we'll see. It's okay. Any plans to try SPT? Not really. It doesn't really interest me particularly. I know everybody says that AI is crazy and stuff, and like it's the AI makes it fun and that is good, but I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Starkey, thank you for the 31 months. Have you seen 4 or higher armor yet? No, I've only ever seen 3. I'm not that far in the game yet, I have to understand. I've only just got out the starter quest. So I smashed through all the starter quests, as I did them, as quickly as I could. And then I was like building the video yesterday. Yo, Rod, thank you for the 6 months as well. Cost of death is mostly time. Yeah, that's true. The gear is like, I mean, I'm using like low level gear anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. You lose your gear unless you go back to it. True. So like the issue is that if you're in PvP and you've got anything good, like somebody will already have taken it, or they'll be camping your body. So it's actually very hard to get your gear back, despite what it says. How do you feel about instant mag reloading? I mean, it's gonna get changed, right? Like instant mag reloading's silly. Let's be perfectly honest. It doesn't make sense. It's a silly mechanic. Of course. Right. Well, creep this way. Think I trust other content creators? Just out here playing Mana Lords. Oh, thank you, Saki. Twitch doesn't TTS sub message? It should do. It should do. It always did. It always did. How far have you come with the tasks? I've basically done all the starter quests, and then I put the game down so I could make the video. I think the guy might be in there before. I mean, it could, you know what? Maybe it is AI. I don't know. Anyway, let's get out of line of sight. We'll get towards the village. Didn't read mine. Didn't show up on screen. It hasn't shown up on screen either. For me. It doesn't even like... but it does say down here. I don't know. Maybe something's broken. Weird. I'll have to check. So yeah, so I'm basically now onto the quest where you have to go outside of the starter town. There's so much to the Twitch streams. I've been on like 2 months. I know, worries, man. People get busy. It's okay. I understand. No big deal. I'm easy. I'm chill. I'm just happy to see people when they turn up. What country? UK. UK. I think the entrance is just here. Hello, I see the frames are better. Yeah, so it turns out the trick is FSR with frame gen, but on my PC, I had my frames capped at 90. You can see my frames are basically at 90 at the moment. So it turns out I read a random Reddit post which basically says if you cap your frames at like some level, and the FSR with frame gen comes anywhere close to the frame cap, the input latency just explodes. Which is what was happening to me. So I was getting like 150 milliseconds of input lag. So I just like couldn't play the game. But I removed the frame cap. So the reason why I used the frame caps was in EFT. I didn't use the frame caps. Then I used to get it stuttering and then kicking the Twitch stream out on streets and a few other places. So I just capped it to 90 because I was like, well, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not a frame lord. I'm not a big competitive dude, you know, playing Valorant or any of these things. So like, I'm not fussed about 160 FPS. That's no big deal to me. Hello, friendly. Hello, hello. Here we go. Cool. Okay. So that's this one. Yeah. So I've taken the frame cap off, and now it works. So now it feels a hell of a lot better. Which edition? I've literally just got standard right now. I want to play the new player experience as a standard player. This is coming to India 1. Ah, so yeah, let's go with these guys. Go back with these boys. Oh look, they're playing it like proper tactical and all sorts. Done with a lot of band part? I'm literally just starting. I'm like kind of risking it if anybody is watching. Oh, I'm not going to make it, I think. No. Sucks. I can tell the difference between friendly PMCs without the main part. The best part? You can't.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
God damn it. Request denied. I mean, we could explore and find another LZ up here. There are some other ones that are useful up here. It might actually just be there. I can't remember. Maybe it's here. Because the good thing about finding some of the other LZs is that you can then go from like here into here. You don't need to land at India, which is quite useful. Can't remember exactly where it is though. How did you know they were friendly? Yeah, so the people on your faction are like all on the map at all times. You can use like the little map just as a quick check.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
But one's just about to leave. Whatever. We'll just call this one in.
The destination is in your immediate vicinity.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why I want to be picked up here. Come on, you.
Request denied. Destination too near to your current position.
Oh, yeah. Flying away. Base camp. I don't want to go to India too, though. How is it too close to my current position? How's that even a thing? Hope you can point me in the direction for a task at Bampar. There's a whole bunch of people talking about stuff in different places, so
Negative.
maybe we'll get to it soon.
Destination is in your immediate vicinity.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, click on where I want to go. You're right. You're right. No, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You're right. You're totally right. I'm just having complete brain fail. Oh my god. Let's just lie down in the bush and think about my terrible life decisions. Ran into another streamer who helped me find some of the task locations. Good experience. And the other scaler got TK'd for subject. I've actually not been shot by anybody yet on my own team, which is quite good. Even in the base town. Maybe that was because I was doing it early on. I don't know. Like, I've missed a day of progression now, so that's why other people are like way ahead of me. Gameplay was in the jungle setting? Yeah, I mean, the whole map is jungle. So yeah. Not exactly sure about seeing a faction on the map. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. I don't think that the PMC Karma and PMC, like, working togetherness works without it. I think it's a necessary evil to make this function. Otherwise, I just don't think it works. Genuinely. It'd be like EFT. Like, how do you get people to work together? Like, it's just too hard, right? Some people just don't want to work together. Some people don't want to talk to you. Some people don't want to speak over VoIP. And it's just like, I just think it's too hard otherwise. Yeah, I'm Mithras. Yeah, I'm Mithras. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe make it more obvious how people look. You red, blue, yellow. They said they didn't want to do armbands and stuff. I don't really know. How'd you call the BTR in Grey Zone? You have to start by paying €250 for the trick that you're missing. Actually, look at who you're shooting at. Maybe. Because the thing right now, you check the map and then you blast them. There's some people on enemy factions, LZs, others who start huge firefights. Yeah? Yeah. You have to have something. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think it's fine. I actually think it's fine. Like, genuinely. I think it's fine. I don't think it's immersion breaking or anything. I just feel like it's almost
Raven here.
I don't know.
Moving out. ETA, 1 minute.
Abstracting the kind of need for team comms with like randos. Yeah, it would be good if they had some different faction stuff though. Yeah, I didn't think that they had. Well, the differences between the factions is coming, but I don't think they said they didn't really want like armbands and stuff. No loading screens is very cool. Yeah. The only thing that I would say about it, it's almost counterintuitive. It's like it almost happens like in a sort of backwards kind of way. In that the loading screen like annihilates your computer. It's one of the issues that I've been having with trying to do the multi-stream. So at the moment, I was saying earlier to everybody else, Ghost, did I thank you for the Prime for the 6 months? If I didn't, then I thank you. I was saying before, because usually I stream in I send 2 different streams, one to YouTube and one to Twitch normally. And at the moment I'm sending the same stream, because I can only keep it to 1 encoding to make it actually work properly. But when I'm doing 2 streams, the problem is, right, when you're flying over the terrain, because it's like loading stuff as you fly, and you're flying so fast, it like annihilates your CPU. Literally, my CPU goes to like 100% when I'm flying in a heli. So rather than just being like a loading screen, it's almost just like I'm about to just like melt your rig. Need to be able to enable squad or faction comms. Yeah, it's silly, right? Like there needs to be that squad and VoIP is the same at the moment. You just hear them across the map, but with a radio crackle. But it's actually really annoying because you hear them with the radio crackle even if it's stood next to you too. Seen the bug with headless players? I have, yeah. Yes, you can shoot from the heli now. Yeah. Yeah, I can throw an egg on 5800 XP. Yeah, it's 100% right now. Thank God for the underclock. That's all I'll say. Thank God for the underclock. Sorry, undervolt. Undervolt, not underclock. Undervolt. Thank God for the undervolt. Let me get rid of this one. Let's free up some head grid. Had any snipers in the game? There's an M700. I think you need to be at either level 2 or 3 traders. I can't remember exactly where. I'm actually still yet to get level 2 traders. I didn't manage to get them in the closed test because I played for a couple of days and then I was away all weekend. And then I've only played like, what? 2 main sessions this? 1, 2 main sessions? And there's a bonus in, yeah. Is your machine water cooled? It is, yeah. So it doesn't matter. It didn't need to be undervolted anyway. Like, it's no big deal. It's funny because it kind of ends up looking like a stress test. How long does it take on the heli? It's been annoying for a loading screen. I think the heli's cool because it gives you like a little bit of downtime just to sort of chill, and it depends on where you want to go. Like if you want to go somewhere close to fight, then you can do. If you go all the way over here, then it obviously takes a bit longer. I guess like the options you have if you want to fight and be quick is YBL or Blue Lagoon, I suppose. I've not been to Blue Lagoon. I found it's hard. Buy in 3 years type of game? Maybe. Maybe. Harder is better and optimized. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, everything will run this game a lot better once people are on, like, 40 series cards and stuff. I've seen everybody who's on got, like, a 40 series, like, in 4080s and stuff like that. I've got, like, 150 FPS. That's crazy. Undervoltage is a smart idea in the EU because of electric cost? Yes. EU. Well, I mean, yeah, it's Europe though, isn't it? It's Europe. Yeah, heady perfect time for ad breaks, true. And we also have very high electric costs, so. Right, on go the earmuffs. Oh, isn't that so much better? You can't be shot and killed whilst on the heli. Regular 6800 getting... What's that equivalent to in, I'm half tempted to bring him in my bag. What's that equivalent to in, like, in video land? I'm not really... The things that I don't know about Intel CPUs, and I don't really know about AMD GPUs. Does the game work on a 1650? I have no idea. I don't know. That sounds like a... something low end to me. Didn't contacts make the heady way quieter? I don't know how the Ear Pro... They're not like noise cancelling, are they? They're just like... noise like they're sort of like sound enhancing in certain bands. So I don't know really. Like a souped up 3070 because it has 16 gig. Okay, I mean I have a 3070. The thing, so in fairness, when I was testing, because I was testing a load of stuff off stream yesterday, and I do genuinely get like 90 FPS off stream. Like it hit the stream. Single PC streams get hit quite hard. This is another reason why I'm going to be moving up to a dual PC stream at some point. But I'm not rushing into it. I need to make sure that I do it right because it's a pain to set up. So if I don't want to buy a load of stuff and blah blah, and then it should be a pain. And number 3, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the Prime. For 3070, but it's just so harsh on my system. Yeah, like it doesn't work without. I wish there was a go to vendor button here. It doesn't work without frame gen. And by doesn't work, I mean it's like less than 50 FPS. Ah, okay. So now we've got samples. Something important to ask you. The fishing village you've been to, even though and Joe, Mr. Pell is laughing about it when you describe something sinister is going on there. Chemical, biological hazards. Go to the village, collect drinking water. Look for a well and areas with soil disturbances such as holes or mounds from deeper underground. A contagion agent is present. We need to know if it can spread through avian carriers. Please obtain tissue samples, ideally blood, for analysis. Oh, by avian carriers I mean birds that can fly long distances, not chickens. Provide you with special kits to take the samples properly. Another female doctor with a quest about chemically tainted water. Yeah. What's a dual PC stream? It means you play the game on one computer, and then you send the video, like a monitor, to the second PC, which picks it up as an input, and then that one does the encoding and sends it out to the internet. Oh, we've got Turncoat. Oh, gosh. I didn't realize we were going to get him after that, like, straight away. Oh, jeez. First time I've seen this guy. A mere merchant surviving in a harsh world. So we've got two. We got Artisan, and now we've got Turncoat. Well, you unlock the traders pretty quick, then. All friends, be they PMCs or other non-online individuals in the online, calling me that. I feel specialize in the field of information acquisition and weapons trade. If you look at weapons, I'm your humble supplier. You're interested in more rustic parts of a beautiful island. Okay. So, uninvited guests. Eliminate the hostiles in Bampar. So I just need to kill dudes in Bampar. Fine. What does this guy have? Okay, so we could do like 74 Ns and SKSs from this man. Never heard of that. That's cool. It's what most streamers do. Starting... You got poison. Jeez, this man's a real secret agent. What else can we get? LSHZ. 3A. Sorry, 2A. There's 2A plus. That's 2A. 2A is like actually bad, I think. 1. Oh dear. That's not very good, is it? SKS stock. AK stock. Dust cover pad. Okay, so some of this stuff is the same, I think, as Artisan. She has some of the same things there. But this stuff probably goes with the 74s more like. And then he sells top 545. FMJ, HP, PS. Is kind of the basic penetration one. And then SP and US for this guy. Okay, fine. Alright. Okay. Okay, so we've got this one. And then we've got guns and ammo. That's Hunter's Paradise. And then I think this one is up in the top section. Shooting range west of the resort. Not even sure where that is. As you level up, you get a few more bits and pieces. It's got like a black camo. Quite cool. I think the resort is this. I think Midnight Sapphire is the resort, maybe. SSH68N being 1 is funny to me. Yeah, me too. Me too. If that's the antique pistols, actually the motel. Well, that's funny because the I guess there's a. Do you mean like the one near the shooting range? This one, because there's this over here. There's like the motel part here, motel firing lanes. Oh, maybe this is what they mean. How big is the map actually? It takes an hour and a half to go on foot from one side to the other. I have a 47. I barely get 80 FPS. Are you using the LSS frame gen? You basically need to use frame gen on this game. If you go to the enemy faction bases, they shoot mortars at you. That's good. I mean, like some motel room. Yeah, that one. You need a particular key. Okay. The graphics clear off over time. Well, I guess we're going to have to see. Okay, so what we got then? So we've got hostiles in Bampar. Maybe we do go to Bampar for this thing. We've got like a... I need to like sort out Dash a little bit. I think they've stopped you from putting bags in other bags. I don't really know why. Is this thing any good? Recon chest rig. Better than this one. Maybe we'll just swap them over and I'll sell this TMR thing. Vendors. Handshake. Go. Okay. And then... What else have we got? I've got like an empty chat from someone called Lord Cookie Monster. Okay, we'll collect the kit, the sample kits. So this means that we can... I guess we'll go and do this. Don't need the key holder for this one. Put those little sample kits in here. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go for these things. Funnily enough. But we will find out. We shall indeed find out. Only question here is whether... Maybe I'll take the Mosin with me as well. Maybe let's do that. In Motel 106 or something? Okay. I'm going to go to India too.
Roger, the
Try
air
this.
and heading to base camp.
And then I'm actually going to change this
Raven
to
here.
this
I'm
one.
moving out.
Because this has got the ring on it. I much prefer the holographic with the ring. So much better. There we go. Yo, Taco, how's it going, man? What's going in the Tarkov Discord? I mean, the Tarkov Discord is presumably still completely broken. Proton, hello. Oh, I should probably put on some actual ear pro. My god, it's so noisy. I wish I could take them with me. I wish I could take them with me.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Yeah, don't know what's going on in Tarkov right now? Well. If you really haven't seen anything, then you may not know that the... I'm sure you've seen that there's been some drama, right? The game's just like in full-on turmoil. I'll leave it at that. Can't be bothered to go through it anymore. Hollow points or soft points on a mouse should be enough to drop him level in place. Sure, yeah, that's true. That's true. Just to turn this on for a little bit on the flight. Do you want to try the PV mode, just see how it is? I will wait now as I'm near D. Yeah. I don't think the PV mode's that good though, from what I've heard. The rhythm in the heli matches the rhythm in the washing machine. Amazing. Notice the difference between the headsets? Some of them sound louder than others. They don't really seem to, they just seem to make everything louder or quieter though, so I don't really know. EOD players complain the unheard edition is pay to win while EOD is pay to win too. The big thing though is that EOD's been set in stone for a long time, right? And EOD players are complaining that they don't want more pay to win in EOD. The pay to win that's already in EOD is plenty. Plenty enough. We don't need any more. So we're kind of like taking the EOD pay to win as like a baseline, right? That's like that's the baseline. The possibility of just getting immediately murked off spawn is like... Wait, do I have players around me? On my own? No. If anybody I see is getting the boulette. If I get the chance. Have you encountered an LZ? Actually, not in this... Like, not since the closed test, actually. There's some little protections now, so you can't be killed immediately, and you can shoot out. But, like, I camped somebody at an LZ in the closed test from up here. Because I was waiting for my heli to come in at India 2. And they just happened to drop in at India 2, which is very unfortunate for them. But, like, I don't think even the 2 seconds of immunity is probably enough if you're, like, up on the hill or whatever. Has spawn camping? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily that bad. Like, if you want to spawn camp, then you can, and you can kill people that way. But I think the system is potentially still problematic. That's certainly true. Avian tissues, water samples, and ground samples. I haven't looked up these quests. I quite like giving them a try first. Well, a mound of soil. We're just gonna have to slowly go through and try and kill the AI. But I think that even just doing that is slightly problematic. From what I've heard, a lot of people saying that Vampire, the AI, is like insanely crazy. I mean, the enemy starting time. Where's the best place to kill noobs? Probably by trying to get into the... Well, actually, if you go in their fob, you'll get, like, nuked. When I went to the starting... I actually visited a starting town yesterday. Off stream, just to see what happened. I went up here. And I didn't see anybody. There wasn't anyone there. So I don't really understand. There was no gunshots in the village or anything. Like, you know, for us, there's lots of people. I'm not 100% sure. Most LC kills seem to be people waiting to leave. Yeah, because sometimes you're forced to wait like 4 minutes. And you don't want to call it in early necessarily, because then you're like stressing trying to get there. It's a bit tricky. An in-game faction chat system? In what sense? Like, I like an all chat for your faction. That would be quite good, probably. Anyone know what was in the most recent patch of Grey Zone? You should be able to reset your account now. So if you've chosen the wrong faction, or you just want to start again, now you can. That's mainly what it was, and along with some fixes, just like bug fixes. Nothing of note other than it's stopping it from crashing, things like that. Did anyone steal the loot in Grey Zone? What, off other players' bodies? Yeah, you know. If you've got, if you kill somebody and they've got something good, then yeah. But like the basic stuff, I don't think anyone's even going to care. Someone might take your gun or whatever. There you go. Thank you, Mike. Come back to talk of this is BS. I want to give this a good try, right? I'm not giving up on Tarkov forever. That's for sure. But while this is fresh and people playing it, I want to give it a go. Don't leave me out. I'll get FOMO. How'd you make money if you run short? I guess you could sell AKs from the main area. It's actually quite hard to make money because nothing's worth anything. Well, I'm like going right along the edge. Huh. Let's see if I can get up to one of the buildings. I'm a Mithras. Yeah, like, Tarkov's not going to die, right? But not going to die. The game is still good. But BSG have just shown extraordinarily questionable whatever. Like, all the things. It's like they managed to pick the double dip of bad for business and bad for, the community and stuff. It's great. So quests, I think so, yeah. I think quests are the best way to make money. But, like, obviously they run out and they get harder, so it's kind of tricky. Just joking, actually came to see if this was fun. What kept me from buying it is the team killing issue. Team killing? No, I haven't been killed by any players on my own team yet. No. Some people say that that's happening in the starter town, but, like, just use VoIP to announce your presence. Oh, I actually need some food. Yeah, try and use VoIP to announce your presence before somebody shoots you. Like, some new players might not know. Okay, they've heard me now. I wonder if they shoot through those fences. I don't actually know. Yeah, so lots of people have been telling me the AI here is like actually just really crazy, whether they like updated it or... There's one. Probably more than one. I didn't get beamed through a bush. That's good. Ah! Get down to this little divot for a second. Oh, I should use my Mosin, really. Ah, let's use the Mosin. doesn't work that nicely with frame gen, I will say. Doesn't look that good, but it'll do. Okay, 74N. I wish there was a hotkey for this. Oh god. He dead? He is dead finally. Guess that's the issue with using these bullets. Because now the AI that I'm fighting against are not using like no armor. They've actually got armor vests on. We should probably be using like FMJ or something else. Fighting AI? Yep. I mean, probably. I'll be fighting the whole time, I guess. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Until you like end up in an actual fight or whatever. Right. You just get like blatted by someone all of a sudden. I think this has got a little bit of energy in it. We'll see. Is that pile of fish? Yeah, I don't know. It was supposed to be soil, avian samples, and a well. So I don't think it's what I'm looking for, fortunately. Okay. Yeah, the blood splat on the pile of fish was actually quite cool, I agree. That was pretty cool. From my experience fighting here previously, you were better off actually up in the buildings. If you could. Alright, is there any food up here as well? It'd be very handy if there is. I'll have to do. Ever encountered human players while playing casually? Yeah, for sure. I mean, most of my experience of PvP was in the closed test. It wasn't part of this, like... I've only just... This is like the first couple of times... Oh. Get in. This is the first couple of times... Oh, just what I needed. The first couple of times that I'm actually going away from the main base on the non-closed test, if that makes sense. You want ways to make money? There you go. I mean, the thing is, none of their stuff isn't really worth much. Oh. Okay. This is, fortunately, what my own team. Thankfully. Right, let's see if we can get the most in going again. Yeah, it feels like... I don't really like the input lag of frame gen, I have to say. It does make it a bit weird to play. There is some. It's not zero. It's much better than it was, but it's not zero. They're looking for a well. Birds and what's the other one? Well, like where the ground has been dug up, and some birds. Wish you could carry a second weapon, not just on the bag. I know what you mean. I wish there was a... Can you strip the weapon for attachments? You can. I guess you could sell them, I suppose. Yo, love the vids. Good game. Good game, good for a solo player. Would you main in this game or not? I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. It just depends which one's more interesting. Yo, what's going on? Right. Oh, we're gonna be a well. Yeah, it's just like, he was saying just not in the bag. Because it is annoying to have to keep swapping them over. You have to make many trips with full bags to make money? I guess so. Oh, this dude's suppressed. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We're going to have to see. I mean, Tarkov's probably still going to be my main game, I suppose. imagine. I would imagine, but just simply because, like, it'll be a bit tricky to just, like, swap in exclusively over... Oh, God. Ugh. One thing I do dislike about the way that the UI works is that then you're, like, stuck in the map and you try and get back to the inventory. Oh. I don't have any friends, so I got hit in the lung. Yeah, I can't wait till I've got this sorted out because it is a bit painful right now. We'll try and go back just with the pistol. That's what I've been trying to do. Go back with just a pistol. I don't know whether that's going to work here, but we'll see. Can you vote well in the comment? No, you can't, unfortunately. We just have to be like super careful and try and like get through and do it. No any friends either, no worries.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA.
Yeah, we'll try and get our stuff back that way and carry on. Yeah, I don't know. Like the input lag is like a bit annoying. I can't wait to get my like stream sorted out so that it takes the load off my main PC. It's been about time to sort stuff out. Pistols are not that viable, really. They let you kill something. Oh, this is me actually.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Yeah, it's better than having nothing though, and they're very cheap. 2 PC stream coming? Yeah, at some point. I'm still figuring out how I'm going to do it. This is the problem. I'm trying to do it in an efficient way that doesn't require me to drop like a bunch of money. Basically, a friend had like a spare machine I've got, but I can't get. I'm half tempted just to wipe it. I stepped away for a minute. Did you die? I did. Sadly, I did. So I was tempted to wipe it, but I was like, oh, if I don't have to, then it just makes it easier. And then I was either gonna just like stick a cheap GPU in there, and just like do that with a capture card. Just join, thoughts on the game. Good base. I'm testing it out, trying it. We'll see. I think it's got a good base to be something great. But I want to be there. You know, I want to be in it early. Yeah, so AI only pilots. Yeah, you can't pilot helis yourself. Yeah, what to do if you run out of stuff? It's a good question. I don't really know. Scavenge for dead bodies? I suppose. I guess you go to the starter town and try and scavenge stuff that people have killed. Like, there should be enough dead bodies around if there's anybody in the starter town. You can't use the 3070 victim stream PC and build what you want for your main. Well, that's the thing, because then I'm like, oh, am I going to like drop, you know, 3,000 US on a new rig? That's the question. Knife open boxes and sell for coins. Hopefully this guy's like clearing some of this out, so I don't have to, you know, do too much. How's the solo experience? I think it's good. I think it's good. I mean, it's obviously harsh and punishing, a bit like EFT. Not as harsh as like you die and you lose everything, because there's always the possibility of getting your stuff back, which is good. I do think the game is much easier with the group though, like, and even more so than Tarkov, because you can see where your whole team is on the map at all times, so you can check without having to comment to each other. And then you've got the coma system, like I just had then, you know, I went down into a coma. If I had a teammate, they could probably brought me back. And stuff like that, so it is a bit easier in a few ways to play with a team. It's like even better to play with a team in this game, in some ways, because of the extra features, but... Right. See if we can get back to where we were. I can just grab this quickly. Wait, did he have body armor on? He actually did, so let's just take it. Just in case. Like, I will say, this kit isn't actually too far off what I have anyway. What I'm using, right? Level 3 body armor. I'm missing my helmet, of course. I think I was right here on the corner, no? I think this is me right there. Which one's better? Drop that, take this, take that, take this. Drop that, take it. Drop this, take that, take that. There we go. And we're back. Got a pistol now instead. Okay. Did mark your last death? Yeah, I'm just going off memory. I'm going off memory here. Any remarks on the latest news? Did you make any video? I made a video on, like, recently about the rest of the problem. Like, my latest one. I'm streaming 620p because the game's more intensive than Tarkov. The way that it renders, and the way that it interacts with the stream, yes. I can't multi-stream off one machine like I can in EFT unless I render them in the problem. The problem really is Twitch. To be perfectly honest with you, because if Twitch allowed you to send data at a higher rate, I'd be able to. But I'm bottlenecked by, you know, what Twitch allows me to send. Because I'm doing it on one PC. The only way I can get it to work is by sending the same thing to both YouTube and to Twitch at the same time. If I don't do that, it's uber scuffed. It doesn't work. Not on the latest changes. I did do a YouTube video like called like the final update. That was the latest, I think. I think that was the latest one. As far as I remember. I don't know where this guy is. Let's keep going this way. Go to the back. Probably best off just scouting around this side. Come on. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Enemy PMCs entering the area. It could be going further. Kind of looks like they're going further and not landing. Yeah, they're actually going somewhere else. It looks like they're going up to here, Balang. Got to get on these premium coders. Well, even then, all I would say about it is that affiliates have always been able to like push the envelope. So I have like mostly what you get when you're a partner. Like they've always said, oh, you're not really allowed to go to 8,000 as an affiliate, but like they have no technological implementation to stop you. It's kind of wild. Good time to LZ camp. I mean, that's not what a lot of people are doing, right? You just like hear someone coming in and then you just sprint to the LZ. Right, let's see if we can take this guy down with the Mosin. Hey, there we go. Oh, Christ almighty. Where's he shooting from? Probably better off just looking at my eyes first rather than using the scope. A lot of dead peeps. Is that my man? No. Okay. Pretty sure it wasn't anyway. Hope that wasn't the peep. Our guy seems to have gone. Was that him or not? I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, there's a graveyard over here. Being in the building is very powerful in this place. I do have to be careful now because there's somebody else coming in. From my own faction, that is. Okay, so I wonder where the well would be. Just a bit of both. We'll use this while we have the chance. Are there grindy tasks like Tarkov we need to like 5 headshots to PMC a certain distance? I don't know yet. Don't know yet. It doesn't seem to be so far, but just mean the P's could not feel like 3.5. Maybe, yeah. Everything feels like everything feels shorter. Range. God. I wonder if I can. Oh, that's glitchy. I think maybe we're better off just going down onto the shore. Sometimes you're better off actually just over here. Is there a different button for squad comms? No. You playing with FSI's frame gun? I am, unfortunately. I don't really like the slight extra latency it gives, but I don't feel like I really have much choice. Yeah, there's no PvP quests. So the devs said there weren't ever going to be PvP quests, so we'll see. Might be a good place to snipe AI. If there's no shootable task. I find the difference in the lighting really weird. It's one of the things I find really strange about this game. The lighting is so different through the scope. Oh, he hurt him. Quick thoughts so far? The game runs a lot better with FSR on than it does without FSR. Let's put it that way. I think the game is a great base for something good. It's probably one of the best early access games that's come out in a long time. But there's not enough content actually in the game, which is fair enough, right? They said that. They said that, you know, only 20% of the game is really like put together. But the base of the game is a very solid foundation for something great to come later. So I'm optimistic about it. I really am. I won't be wasting my time playing it and like getting used to it and making videos about it and stuff if I didn't think that it would be potentially really good. It's also like a really nice combination of the kind of games that I like. You know, Tarkov is it goes one way, but I quite like the openness of the maps and stuff. Is that me? I like I used to play PUBG before playing Tarkov, which I really enjoyed. I used to play DayZ as well in the past. It's another game that I really like. Or have really liked. I haven't played it for a long time, so I'm not really used to like modern DayZ. I played a little bit of the standalone, recent-ish, but See if there's anyone over here. Sometimes there's AI over here. Anyway, I think it could be something good. It's like a it's like a mixture of like Tarkov, DayZ, Armor, like all of these kind of games. So I don't know. I think it's definitely got promise. Like they've got a really good baseline, but what they need to add is some more elements to the game that make it more interesting just to play in the long-term sense. So I think they were going to add like some FOB capture and control kind of things, because just questing like Tarkov questing doesn't do it for me. It has to be something a bit more than just like Tarkov style quests in the jungle. Performance-wise, it's a tough game to run. I'm not going to lie to you. It is a hard game to run. It only runs on my machine because of FSR and frame gen. Without that, it runs at about 50 FPS when I'm streaming. It's about 60 FPS when I'm not streaming. God. Can I get into here? But if you hit your headshots with the HP stuff, it's kind of alright. Don't hit the headshots, and they've got armor on. It starts to get a bit rough. Who's this? Oh no, this is the guy I killed. Okay. Modern modded DayZ is amazingly good. Yeah, I used to play DayZ for kind of the survival aspects of the game. I've nearly run out of bullets for this. Comes another helo. Not ours. I wonder if they dropped people off over here. There's all fish. Yeah, they just dropped a load of people off here. Try and get somewhere that's got... Wait, you can't open this? Oh no. And it all depends on where these dudes come from. There is zeroing, yeah. There is zeroing. Wait, was that my... That wasn't my phone, was it? No. Good. That player... It was a player trying to get back to his body or something? I think that you can get down there. I don't know. You can see it, if it was TK after you killed them? I don't know. Something like if you catch on the next stream. Get a little too calm for me, no offense to devs. Sure, there's people that like it. Yeah, it's got a pace that's much more close to like DayZ or something than an EFT. But the thing is, now that we're in these areas, we're going to start to get more PvP. And once we get more comfortable with like what's where and how things work. Ah, is this... This is chickens, though, isn't it? Ah. There we go. We did collect samples, good. Okay, so that's the first one. Bunker right now is all full of PvP. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I'm just going to keep... keep taking the screenshots of these things. Because I never know when I'm going to want them again. Samples 1. What's the task called? It's in the water. Okay. Great. Yeah, so the bunker's like full of PvP. If you want to go and play PvP, you can do that. And so we'll go there at some point. We did that one. So we need a well and a mound of soil. I presume the well is just going to be in the middle somewhere. Time to print an A0 version of the map and mark everything up by hand. That'd be pretty cool, man. That'd be quite cool. Grab that for now. Lychee, whatever. Okay, so where would the well be? Well and a mound of soil. Mound of soil is probably around the outskirts somewhere. Best case of the game is some kind of like full loot planetside vibe. See, that would be amazing. That's what I'm looking for really in a game. That'd be so good. Something along those lines. Oh, there we go. Got some more motion ammo. But I'm not sure if they're going to get there. I was hoping for more of that, like, even in the early days. It doesn't, because it don't really seem, other than quests, there aren't really any gameplay mechanics other than questing. It just seems to be the only thing. Is there, like, water in here? I can hear, like, water sounds. Okay, it's ours, it's fine. Nothing there. Stuff for different factions to compete over would be cool. I agree. No, this isn't. Why is there like a weird water sound here? Ah, is this the well? Looks like a well. Okay. Now we have to find a mound of dirt. Alternative use company's interactive whiteboard, but someone will clear it. Yeah. Okay, that's just the heli coming back. A mound of dirt. Why would there be like a mound of dirt? Ground sounds from a mound of soil. Like a farm, maybe? Or something? What do you think is plausible for that? What are the rules for backseating about giving tips and tasks? Yeah, you can give me task tips. That's completely fine. I really don't care. I'm happy to progress. I feel like I don't necessarily want to like look up the answer myself while I'm streaming, but if the community is there and knows the answer, I'm happy to receive information. That's completely fine. Better friends today? I'm using FSR with FrameGen, which seems to be the answer. Oh, you forgot the missions here? Oh, actually, sorry. I needed to take a. Let me just take another screenshot of this one. Of the map. Chip, chip. So this one is samples 2. And this is only. Oh, this is relatively easy. Okay. Yeah, on the water on the north end, up here. Paladin is in the coast, the north side of town. Okay, let's give that a try. Intuitively, from a game design sense, it sort of makes sense because that's like they make them kind of equidistant. It's funny how games are like that a lot of the time, especially if they're hand placed. If stuff's hand placed on the game, usually the things won't be next to each other. It's not like when you play Helldivers, you know, and it's the stuff's kind of. Oh, is that it? It is. Okay. Was that the task? Yes. We just need to kill hostiles. I think they're all dead for the minute. Oh, let me take another screenshot. Okay. Samples 3. Very good. Oh. Yeah, got to level up to get better sights. There's 3 EOTechs that you get at the start. There's Viper, but I think you're only able to use it if you're using a Glock pistol. So everybody's just got the EOTech to start with. Give it a try. Steam gives you a refund if you play less than 2 hours. I can get 60 to 70 FPS with FSR with my 2060 Super. Yeah, that sounds about right. I get about 15, 20 extra frames when I'm off stream. And being on stream is like actually really rough for this game. Funny enough. Like, it just gets hit really hard. I wonder how long I have to wait for the AI to come back in. But I have a L-can back in my stash, for example. I mean, maybe what I do, maybe I go back. I'm kind of running out of bullets anyway.
Denied. All available birds are in flight.
Guess we're not going home then. Guess I'm not going home yet. I think to know the frame rate staying on for a while to improve. The first hour after startup seems to be the worst. That's like the irony of that is that Tarkov's like the other way, isn't it? Yeah, you could buy the ACOG at level 1 as well if you want to, but then you're stuck with it 4 times, or like 3.5 times, or whatever it is. Okay, so some dudes have appeared at the other end of town. I think it's just me. I don't think there's anybody else here. Damn it. Yeah, I thought the scopes are really hard to use. Like, the holographics are kind of whatever. But with the small amount of input lag from frame gen, I find the ACOG and the scopes like really difficult to use. Oh no! The AI. God damn. Frame gen, yeah, it's a game. Frame gen is a game changer, but you know what I mean. It's a game changer, but it's not perfect.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
I wish I told you where they were going. Saw your vid. Hold M to get the big map up. Yeah, I realized this afterwards. I'm actually going to make another. I'm going to make a new video. Flying away. Okay. Flying away. Bravo 1. Base camp. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to make another video with like some starter tips you don't necessarily know, including that one because that's one that I didn't realise. Oh yeah, handle some tasks. Good idea. Find proof of the cult's presence in Vampire. An ominous mural, an eerie mural, a chilling mural, and a disturbing statue. Want to know why this cult stuff is happening there?
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
So, actually, does he have any cut? Oh yeah, his is the hostiles one.
Raven
No more for
reporting.
her.
On my way. ETA 30 seconds.
This is the one with part 2. What do you mean? I for character screen? Oh, that's so good. I mean, they're on really annoying keybinds, but I changed character screen to literally just a tab, I think. And then I'd hold M. Released another patch today, so 2 days, 2 in 2 days. Yeah. So probably going to get it like, you know, stable-ish to start with. And then they'll start like adding content, or I guess they're going to do that like in tandem and fixing things. So, I mean, yeah, I think they just need to have more like dynamic world things. I don't want to just do quests all the time. I for character screen is genius, though. That's actual genius. Yeah, tab takes back to last year's screen, exactly. It's a pain. Been a good release? I think so. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, like the fact that the game runs so well in general, outside of like the performance stuff. The fact that there's like no loading. You know, it's not like in some ways it's better to start with like lower performance, but the game structure be intact, if you know what I mean. Like Tarkov being like, oh, we want to do open world one day, but then it's like, actually, we just can't really. As opposed to this game being like, right, we're going to start with low performance, no loading screens, a huge map in Unreal Engine 5 as our baseline. Where did I die? I died like... killed this guy. Where did I die exactly? I killed this... He was like down on the road. I killed this... It was like around here or something. Ish. What if I can change that? Controls. And you don't seem to be able to change that I and M. Thought I'd just pop in and share some info. Loving this game so far. I think it's got potential to be great. Me too. I think it has potential to be really good. Yeah, anyone heard about PvE waves for EOD? I don't even know. I haven't opened EOD today. Did they send you an email or something? I don't know. I'm out here in the wild solo and I need to know, is everything I see the enemy? Not necessarily. Just to make sure you check your map. If there's nobody on... If there's no blue dots or green dots on your map, then you're good to go. Greetings, Mr. Sir. Yeah, I can't change any binds for UI. They've also removed the bind for VoIP, which is annoying. It was in the playtest. Your Weetabix recipe was good. The sugar makes it. Honey also works. Doesn't beat bacon and eggs though. That's a hard one to beat though. To be fair. Okay, so there's a dude there. I think he's the one. Is he the one that killed me? Where did I die exactly? It was up here now. I'm actually amazed he didn't spot me though. Around here. You're out in Le Mans. How's Grey Zone treating you? I've died twice. It's going okay though. It's not going terribly. VoIP just has to say Z. Yeah, it does currently. I'm glad you enjoyed the Weetabix though, Mark. I'm glad. Picked up with a couple of buddies yesterday. We had an awesome time just fumbling around. Yeah, because the thing is, it's quite nice not knowing where any of this stuff is in some ways. Like, yeah, that was the guy that... Oh god. He actually said get lost, so they don't necessarily aggro you straight away. Oh no, please don't tell me it's... Oh no. Where did I die? Where's my body? Is me here? Oh, it is. Good. This makes it like 10 times easier, this game. Oh, jeez. Six gig VRAM. Apparently that's the reason why my textures look like Play-Doh. I mean, I turned all mine down to low as well because the 3070 only has 8 gig of RAM. I was half tempted because I've been looking through GPUs. I was half tempted. I don't know what difference it would make. I don't know whether I'm like GPU bound or CPU bound. I'm not really sure. But lots of people who have the 40 series cards have like way better frames than me. But most of those people are rocking like 7800 X3Ds. So I don't know whether it's like that or whether it's the 5800 and DDR4 or something else. There's someone else out here actually. Or whether it's the GPU. Oh no, he didn't die. No shot. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. All right. I can get back to my body easily there. I should have run away. You need to respect them more. You actually have to respect them. Like, don't just sit there like an idiot.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
Request denied. Oh. Rubber banding's rough on EU service. Rubber banding seems to have like solved itself for me. Oops, that's not what I want to do.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Are they though?
Request denied.
Where's the fourth
all
one?
available birds are in flight. Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Where's the fourth heli? Usually when there's only 3 helis, it lets you bring another one in.
All available birds are in flight. Negative. All birds are in the air.
Compression not doing any favors, true.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
This game's quite brutal for compression issues, right? Because it's like all jungle, all leaves, all crazy stuff.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
God damn it. Come on, let me call it in. I do think that they should probably just like get rid of that limitation. It's just annoying. I joined Mythras. Anyone not using 40 series card, FSR will give away more frames, but a bunch of smearing. Yeah.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
It's because you're using
Negative.
AI-generated
All
frames
birds
with
are in the
FSR.
air.
If you have a 40 series GPU, you can use DLSS's frame gen.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
The original kit is now despawned. I picked it up though.
Negative. All birds are in the air. Negative. All birds are currently dispatched. Negative. All birds are in the air.
This is weird. This almost seems like a bug.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
I'm not allowed to call a heli, and this sucks. I wish that it told you where it was going. Maybe I'll just ask around. Anyone going to India too? I have 7800 X2D, 4070 with 32 gigs of DDR 5200. Makes me wonder what I would get with my 5600 there instead. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
But yeah, like FSR has frame gen on by default.
Roger.
There we go,
In
finally.
the air and heading to base camp.
Kilo 2, Hotel 1, base camp. Fine. Wait, why do I get picked up in 4 minutes? Well, we're gonna have a lovely time then. Definitely running. Surprised at how smooth it's running for me. Only issue is texture is very aggressive upscaling. Make things look very static. Yeah. I wish it was slightly smoother. Like, I just the input lag is the thing that annoys me. 80 FPS and medium high with a 3080 and a 7800 XCD. So that's the thing. I was just like wondering, because if I bought like something like quite powerful, I was looking through all the different ones. You've got your 40 series. Let me have a look at the grid again, because I'm not like a guru on this stuff by any means. I look into it when I need to. I was looking at the 4070 Ti Super as a potential like bang for buck thing, because it's got 16 gig of RAM, like the 4080, the 4080 Super, and the only ones after that they've got more for 24 is the 4090s. So the 4070 Ti Super is like actually quite close to the 4080, but a little bit cheaper. And I don't know whether it's necessarily worth jumping up all those price points up from that to like a 4080 Super or something. Are you playing in 4040p? I am. Yeah, the 3080 Ti, that's like hardly anything up from what I've got though. $3080 Ti is 12 gig of VRAM, but it doesn't support DLSS 3 FSR. Sorry, DLSS 3 frame gen because it's the 30 series. I don't think that there'd be much point in doing that. I've got a 3070 already. That's like it's only a marginal upgrade. What, 3080 Ti from the 3070? And they're like £600. Like, yeah, I'm not going to upgrade to a 30 series card. There's no way. I'm going to step up to that with 4080 Ti and 4060 Ti, 16 gigs. I wonder how much for. Which one's that one? Oh, that one. Oh, that's actually quite fun that that's got the 16 gig of VRAM. Happy with my 4080 Super. I mean, that would also be very good. There's really the difference between the 4080 Super. Like, that's the thing. It's 48. Basically, any of those ones with 16 gig of VRAM, I don't really mind. Like 4070 Ti Super, that's about £800 roughly. 4080 is about £950, and a 4080 Super. That is about the same, is it? Or not? I don't know. I'm kind of hard to tell from this. It's probably showing me stuff. Oh, yeah, there's more like 1,100.
This is Raven, arriving shortly near your position.
That's the thing. The 4070 Ti Super is like £800. Versus like $1,000 and 1.1k. I don't know if the £200 is really worth it, the extra bit. My other passion is sim in VR. That's normal cool jump from 3070 to 3080 Ti. I mean, maybe it hits a specific breakpoint for doing certain things. Maybe 1440p, I don't know. Have good frames though? I mean, I do, but it's only because of frame gen. And with the... Like, I have input lag. I definitely have input lag. It's better than it was. It's playable. But it makes it so much harder to hit stuff. Can you watch some business suspense? I can. I can. So it, like, you know, it's like tax-free or whatever. So that makes it, you know, 20% cheaper or whatever, something like that. 30% cheaper probably. I know this is Great in Warfare. What is your biggest advice to a first right player? I would say... try to learn... There's like a few stages you need to go through, right? It's like learning where to start, where to where to go and where to exfil on each map. Like, predominantly, it's like learning the exfils is obviously the most important thing, but becoming familiar with your surroundings as you spawn in and knowing where you are is really important. You need to know where other PMCs spawn, because otherwise you're going to get killed off spawn. So knowing how to navigate around spawn is really important. And other than that, it's like basically focusing on tasks, because that's how you're going to get progression. Yeah, I mean, I would be 100% happy with 60 FPS in this game, so long as I could, as long as I didn't have any input lag. Yeah, the 3090. I think it might be the VRAM or something, on just the extra oomph. I mean, the 3090's got a lot more than the 3070, to be fair. You know, my game always crashed after 10 minutes. What does it say? I don't know. What does it say, though? Now, where did I get nailed this time? I was kind of where I was before. Peeked that guy with the... It was about where I was last time, wasn't it? I can't quite remember. Does turning DLSS on or FSR give input lag, or is the frame gen? I'm pretty sure it's the frame gen. I got rid of most of it by... Oh dear. I got rid of most of it by turning off my frame limiters. I don't really know how I would measure it. Unreal Engine crash. I'm not sure. Okay, that's a friend. Like if I just turn frame gen off for a second. Oh no. Okay, thank God for that. The frame counter is actually broken. Hold on. No, it just says 80. It's just stuck. Well, it's 50. And I can feel it, but I have so much less input lag. Like an insane amount. Where was I exactly? Do you guys remember? On my first PvP here last night? I had a load of PvP here in the closed test, and it was crazy. This is way better after playing the other one. Like you can't flick shot anything with frame gen on my system. You are on your body. What, up here? Where was I on my body? When you turned off frame gen? What, down here? Was that my old body? Was that my... Wasn't I down here somewhere? Oh god. Ah! There I am. Right, let's try that again. It shows you their name and their faction up here. I'm using the Steam FPS counter, mine was stuck on 0. Yeah, so it says 55 now. It's actually, it's actually not that bad. I think, given that it's at 55, I actually think I'd rather play, and maybe let's change it over to DLSS, because I think DLSS looks better, personally. Oh, gosh, not that. There we go. I'm playing at 60. Okay, this is now at 60. Alright, 60 on using DLSS. This feels okay. This feels fine. As long as it's not slipping down into the 40s, it's all right. Yeah, the frame gen latency thing, it's just like, I don't know whether it's just especially sensitive because it's an FPS, but like it made using the scope almost impossible. Everything turned to low and no upscaler. What FPS do you run then? No upscaler. It's gonna be brutal. I don't even know how you do that. You have to change it to TSR, I guess. No AA. Just runs at 60. It runs at 60. 61. Yeah. Like, bang on. There's no cap on this, is there? Unlimited, unlimited. Stable 60? It looks like it. But I don't have VSync on. Kind of freaky. Let's see. Let's see if it changes or anything. Yeah, so like 50, 58, 57. It's not fully stable. Does Windows screw your game? Set your hertz to 60? I don't know. Well, now I'm 63, 62, 63, 64, 61. So I think it just must be coincidental. Some parts of the map are worse than others. Some other people are saying, though, that the first hour is the worst and that your frames get better as time goes on. Now the game feels actually quite good. You're like, would I rather have... One funny thing that I find is that like sometimes I'd actually rather just have DLSS on. I put DLSS on quality. That's what I run on Tarkov. Yeah, it's actually lower. Whoops. I do like epic AA. At 48. I'm running 49 anyway, even without this. It doesn't seem to make any difference what I set it to. Not making any difference. Now it's at 47. Okay, there's caching. Maybe you just need to keep it on whatever the setting it's on. Maybe shader complication cache thing. Yeah. Maybe you just need to keep it to whatever setting you're using. You just have to keep it there. They do this a weird caching thing on no loading screens. Notice in most new areas. I haven't been when I get back. Very strange. I mean, I feel much more able to actually play though. I actually do think I'd rather play with 45 FPS and no input lag. And there was a load of threads saying that it's not happening, that the input lag is like not being caused by FSR and frame gen and stuff like this, but like I can definitely feel it. So AI's crazy. Pick a part of the map and stay there. Yeah. Now top running the game stuttering, it should clear. If not, it's the shader cache compiling. I think it going down to low setting, no DLSS, might be full 90. The thing is, right, the game looks amazing on low. I've got it on low right now. It's down to 45 now. New message. You need any key down there? Level 18. People been grinding. Oh. An ominous mural, an eerie mural, a chilling mural, and a disturbing statue. Right. The texture's taxing on UV RAM. Well, like the background. Yeah. They are. Right. Level 13 went ham the last 2 days in 31 hours. Oh my god. I wonder where these things are then. Oh. Guys are baying for blood. He was like... Where was he? Get inside. Oh, there. Whoa, whoa. I'll get out now. Stuck in here. I know where you are. Apparently he does. The bruises do go away after a minute. So rude. There we go. I think you can take... Oh wait, did I not actually bring any extra ammo? Oh, I went back to base and then I didn't bring any extra ammo. I'm an idiot. How's the game sound? It's alright. What did this guy say? Things you're looking for in the periphery of the village is painting on the small sheds. Okay. Cool. Oops. I don't mind people spoil. Like I don't really care. Oh, it is this guy's here. I don't really mind people spoiling it. I don't care really. Not bothered. One dead. To see. The other game's really good. Might just have to upgrade headphones. Everything sounds crisp. Yeah, I think that the gun sounds close up could be slightly more beefy. I think a little bit. But broadly speaking, I really like the distance sounds in this game. Let's go further along then. Oh. God, that's 10 times easier. Running at 50 frames without input lag. I don't understand the input lag. I'm sad about it. Right, let's see. So unload this. Oh no, I've got so much like crap ammo just like lying around. in my bags. Yeah, only upscaler tech can sort of make them perform better. Apparently that's the way things are going, though. Apparently that is just the way of things these days. For whatever reason. 95%. Fine. Okay, we're alone in here again now. Not fall down there. So, where are these murals then? The periphery of the village. Maybe they mean... on the sheds. So I guess we have to be outside, not going inside. Want to grab an AK? Because I got a Mosin. I wanted something to be able to deal with things at range without moving in. Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, I should probably reload this bad boy. Yeah, on the range task, he says no for air on the mang. Isn't on the range... Wait, which one's that one? This one here. This is up here. This is in... On the range is in Hunter's Paradise. It's just in this area. Foxtrots. What does the AI in Heroes in Warfare compare to the standard scavs? I would say... Honestly, they actually feel quite similar in some ways. I think that the way they move is more realistic, and the way that they move around to flank you and stuff is much more realistic than in Tarkov, but they're still kind of... No, they are a bit better. They're probably like the same in some aspects in their... You know, the ways that they're consistent, which allows you to kill them, they're similar, but they move more nicely than scavs. Like, scavs have got better, but they're more obviously not real people. Like, they just, like, fit... These guys fit better into the ambience of the world than the scavs do, I think. And when you shoot at them, they, like, darken and they weave as they run to you and stuff. I guess they could have chosen a less graphically intensive setting than a jungle. But the vision. What about the vision? Given there's 4 of these things to find, we're not finding that much, are we? Oh. Did I get spotted? I can't see anything that well. Oh god. More AI just spawning in out of nowhere. That honestly, frame gen is terrible. I think that kind of technology will also get better as well. It's kind of like the next thing after DLSS, isn't it? Are you not looking for the graffiti on the building you were just at? I don't know. What ammo do you use? I tend to use like BT, honestly. Whoa. There was another one. What have I got in here? 17. I'm getting pretty low. Yeah, I don't think it's these things. It might be, but I don't think it is. I actually don't know though. Could be. I'm looking for murals, yeah. You get one tap sometimes. Sometimes they just stand there doing nothing. Yeah, there is a mixture. No, I'm happy to take help. I just don't want to go out and look up a YouTube video in the middle of a stream or whatever. But like, if you know, I'm happy to have help on where they are. I'm really not that fussed. Like, okay, let's put it this way. I actually fundamentally disagree with the kind of quest design choices they've gone with. I understand that they want their writing and they've written all the quests down. And they've got like the way that the lore is and stuff. But I don't think it's that engaging as a gameplay mechanism. I just really don't. I never have done. I still feel the same about it. Once left on the outskirts. That's what somebody else said before. On the outskirts. What does the outskirts mean? Like towards the away from the water kind of deal? Is that the deal? North, south, middle. I mean, I'm at the south of the side at the moment. I'm down here right now. So is outskirts this? Or is it this? Or this? Yeah, building the game for the hardware that will be available then and optimize it for that hardware just before release. Maybe. Oh. Interesting. Is it like this? It's not the ones like this, is it? No. All three. You went over with your cursor, they're in those locations. I kind of, yeah, like everywhere around the outskirts. Okay, well, I don't really know. I'll come back to this in 2 secs. I want to see if this. I want to make sure that I'm not just going to get killed by someone. There's somebody here in the town. Who wants the story? They should do voiceovers. True. I just wish the quests were designed in a different way. Oh gosh. Right, what else have I got going on? Are you live? Got no clue. Right, we should probably get back. I'm gonna run out of bullets.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to
How do I fix this? I think it is fixed, isn't it? Treated. I need painkillers. I don't actually have any with me. I think that's the problem. I was very close on the blood thing. No, 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 AI, no. No, go away. Am I just going to suddenly die? Where's my... I don't know, where's my thing? Where's my... I'm just going to have to use this. Oh, damn it. I couldn't find my tourniquet. Oh, crap. I panicked. I panicked. Well, what I'll do then is I'll just bring in... I had this like... This. Oh, it was in my surf container. That's painful. I've got enough stuff on me. I guess I'll bring another... I had another blood bag with me in here. Yeah, I'll bring another one of those. And then... Unfortunately, my helo is like coming in for pickup. Best for M4 ammo for level 1 traders. I think it is... Well, it depends what you're doing. If you're going after players, then you probably either want to use FMJ or M193. I don't know which is better between these, though. I'm not sure. Whereas if you want to... I was using these, HPBTs, because they're pretty powerful. Because like if you hit flesh, they just explode people, basically. That's why I've been using these HP rounds. But I don't know whether I should try something else. I don't know. Like people die kind of regardless, and now they've got some armor. I wonder whether it's worth using like FMJ or something. I don't know which one's better. Because this is also FMJ. I think it's a speed thing. HP for questing. I think so in the basic areas, yeah. Maybe we'll use this one. It also costs more. Maybe we'll use this one. My poor heli.
Landing, get in, go!
Get in, go. Oh no. At least I didn't get killed by the people, so they won't take my stuff, hopefully. I can't call another one in until this one disappears, sadly.
Raven here. I have to get fuel. Moving out. Request denied. Raven is already in the air.
We wait for it to like disappear off the edge of the map. I wonder if these two guys are together. M855, yes, Stacey. Yeah, M855 is good. Because M855 is actual AP ammo. Is insurance a thing? No, not at the moment. I don't know whether it is a thing. M855 is good because it'll go through like everybody's armor. All right.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
2 more to kill. 2 more AIs to kill. Okay, if we go back in, then we'll be okay. Go back in, we'll be all right.
Reporting. I'm on my way.
Here we go. All right. Press the buttons. Guards at Northwest Airfield, there's so much of it, we stacked one M855. Ah, okay, maybe that's a... Yeah, there's a way of... I guess there's a way of doing that, just going to the airfield. Did you get the airfield through the quests? Or did you just, like, walk there?
Raven on station and ready to pick you up. Get ready, we're moving out.
Yeah, M855 is good. I used M855 in the test. We walked on a little adventure. Nice. Like this one, not Fort Narith. I've not been there. I've actually not been there yet. What did you think? Was it hard, easy? Problem with going solo is like as soon as you go into coma, you're just dead. Makes it very, very tough. Like if I'm in a coma with friends, then at least, you know, at least you have the ability to get each other back up and stuff. Is it just one map? Yeah. I mean, it's a big map. So presumably, because I think you get radiation in here, presumably you're going to have to like kit up and with gear and then go in ground zero. I don't know whether this is implemented yet, I'm not sure. Hopefully I don't just get killed off the rip, because these guys will know where I am. That I'm coming in. I think I was near the entrance here in the foliage. Oh no, sorry, was I near the helicopter landing? Maybe I was up here actually. I can't remember how far along I was. Maybe I was down here. I feel like it must have been here because I got shot by AI in here. I don't think they got me. Some sniper domed me over there with a right second time. Yeah, he's an armor. Interesting. I'll have to go there at some point. Figure it out. So are those pictures of the eyes the mural then? I wasn't really paying attention because I heard the people and I thought I should go and fight them or whatever. Or at least like head them off, not to get immediately like banged up. Not that it helped. Because we ended up getting killed anyway by AI, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Right. I'll try and figure out where we were then. I was kind of running in panic. I think I was near the front, I think. Must have been over there. Naval meters adversaries. Oh no, there's an AI. It's a crimson boy. We shall see. Who knows? Maybe one day. And then I died in the bush of my bleeding. Ah. You know what? My sense of direction hasn't been too bad so far. Alright. Usually I'm awful at, like, you know, finding my body and stuff. Okay, reload this bad boy. Pop this in just up here. Keep this up here. There we go. So, bandages there. I need to organize this a bit better so that I figure out what's going on. I think you do, if you do H, you've got, oops. No, that's not what I want to. Yes, you do, if you hold H. There we go. But then you need to have them in, I guess you can't have them in your safe lock. Them frogs though. Did your character body feels weird? It does, yeah, it does. This guy out of the raids? Good, good. It's alright. Yeah, it's going alright. Going all right. Trying to figure out how to find these how to find these weird murals. I wonder if either of these guys died over here. Ours? Not our helicopter. It does sound like somebody turning up this area. Me. Sure looks as if they flew in. Hello, Gigaman. I really have to thank Nikita for scamming us, otherwise I would have never found out about SPT. Lots of people really love SPT. It's true. I think that's my mates. They're actually doing a good distraction job. Another one, another helo. Oh, it's our helo. Interesting. Walmart Tarkov? It's not really like Tarkov though. Like, it's very bare bones right now. But I think it's going to become something good. I really do. I really do. I have faith. And that's still my guys. Becoming very busy around here. Yeah, so, yeah, exactly. That's a good health system guide. The devs actually put that up themselves, which is quite cool. A big circle around the town. 2 north, 1 west, 1 south. What I love about SPT is that saying mod, you have bots that play nearly one-to-one like players. You can customize difficulty. I know, I've seen some of the stuff and people talking about it. It sounds nuts. I think the kill player quest is you just have to kill PMC AI, no? Day night where they're capturable zones. Honestly, like, loot and capturable zones for me are some of the biggest parts. We said around the edge before, what? Oh, like this thing. Oh. Yeah, but capturable zones and like server-based group quests. Those things for me are going to be of the biggest importance. Because I want something for like us all to do together that's kind of like a back and forth kind of fight. Mural 1. Okay, so that's 1. Zones will shift the meta how you traverse the map. I want them to mean something too. Pressing M isn't making that go away. Nighttime jungle. It's gonna be crazy. Which is that one? Is that the north? Is that the west one? I guess so. And then there's one south. I don't really know what I would play SPT for though, because For me, I actually do think, even if I couldn't tell, I think the fact that I know it's not real people kind of like ruins it a bit for me. Even like that's, you know, which is weird to say, because even if I didn't know, I probably wouldn't be able to tell that they were AI. But I do know. And also, it then feels sort of pointless because everyone's kind of just playing their own version offline. Like, I don't really feel the drive to like figure stuff out. And then then there's no wipes either. Like part of the joy of Tarkov in many ways is like the wipe and the rush and the progression, and like you're kind of almost competing, because you know I don't progress super fast. You're kind of competing sort of to like push through and do the thing. Oh no. No, I'm definitely dead. I don't think I killed either of them. I should probably have held off a minute. They were so close though. Felt like I didn't really have much choice. Not enough for me to win, others must lose. That's my thoughts on PvP versus PvE. Kind of, yeah. I mean, that sounds like really harsh, but it kind of, it sort of is like that in some ways. What relaxed me talking about SPT is I just know there was no hacker aiming at me through the whole map. I guess like at this point I just don't really care about that so much. I'm like at peace with the hacking thing. In many ways, so maybe I will wear this. At least it's armor. No sides though. And we'll do an AK this time. So I think, do I have any parts? Actually, yeah, I've got. Oh no, it's an AKM. I can't mod the AKM. Womp womp. Oh well, I'll take this. This I suppose.
Gold, please.
I don't think I can anyway. Let me have a look at Artisan. Because there's no cover like the same way as in Tarky. There's only side mounts. So. Sir, Jessic, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. MOE. Let's sell this. Okay, so then we'll put this on the AKM. Take off this, put that on. Sell that. Unload this. US. I don't know what ammo you can really get for this. I don't think there's much. He sells US and SP. He sells SP and US as well. Like it's low muzzle velocity, but maybe it's okay. US? I don't know. I'm not really sure. We're going to try it. And then, because we've got the AKM in, we can put this thing. And then we can use one of these. We'll use the 2-mark, I suppose, as we got it. One thing about the AKs, though, in this game, is that once you've got her, you can buy the PVS. Actually, maybe I should get something that's a bit better. Maybe we should use the ACOG or something. Maybe not. Maybe I will just go suppress ladders. Yours is Garbo, use PS, PP, or BP. I don't have access to any of that stuff here. Got SP or US, that's it. This is for 545. Enjoying Grays and Warfare? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to play it like for all eternity in its existing state. So if nothing changes about the game, then like it's got a limited lifespan for me. But I don't know. I think it's fine. I feel the promise, you know? We can make this slightly better. And then we could get some kind of grip. She sells grips. We probably want the recoil control ones, though. I think RK5 was recoil control. Yeah. And slightly cheaper. There we go. I'm going to put a sight on the AKM. I don't think you can in this game. Because there's nothing... There's no rail. Maybe not until, like, higher level traders. There's no rail. So you're just stuck with the AK dust cover. Is the issue. You need an AKMN. I don't know whether there's a... Oh, there's an AKMN. Okay, you could just buy the lower. Buy the AKMN lower. And just build it up from there. So buy or buy an AKM and swap it over onto the AKMN lower. That's possible. Okay. Fine. So. Oops. Yeah. It's still weird that you can't take the mag out when you're holding it. Alright, we'll do it like this. I guess we'll buy another one. It's weird. They come with bullets in them, which is really annoying. Buy one of these, and then one of those. I guess we want to bring some more meds. The Mosin was okay, but it didn't end up being that useful really. It stopped me from picking up another gun. We've got these. We need yours. Take at least one. I'll take some painkillers this time. Got these tourniquets, but they're in my container. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Maybe we should just take extra blood in the container. And then we need... I'm just trying to remember what we actually need. We need this, this, and this. Blood, surgery kit. Everything? Oh, do I have a splint? Guess get broken bone? I don't. I'll take a splint then. Put the splint in here. Which is more expensive?
Ah bah tu l'auras mérité.
Splint is very, very cheap. This is the cheap one, though. Oh, the tourniquet's like slightly more, isn't it? Like, it's all very cheap, though. Very rarely able to use blood on myself to reduce bandages and PKs. Yeah. I think it's like tourniquet, bandage, and this. And then if you're like really out the fight later, you can use this other stuff. But I think these are the main ones that we need. I don't like that the pockets are all the way down here. I find that really annoying. This is supposed to be like a quick access pocket, and it's like all the way down at the bottom. I find a real pain. Right. Okay, so we need to still do this mules thing.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
There needs to be some way to like show people where helicopters are going. Really does. It's especially if there's going to be a limit.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Anything that matters when choosing a faction other than playing with friends? Currently, no. Just playing with friends. Gamer chair guy already streaming Grey Zone? Oh no. Level 2 trade more stuff? Yeah, I still don't have level 2 traders yet.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
If it said where it was going after, because it just says destination base camp. And then it takes off. Oh, India too. So that was going where I want.
Negative. All birds
But
are currently dispatched.
because I can't tell, I can't get on. There are other headsets as well, yeah.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
Any solos out there just capping everyone? How's the rep system for that? I don't actually know what that does exactly. Don't know how the rep system works right now, like whether it even
Negative.
counts
All
or...
birds are currently dispatched.
There's a roadmap for the game. Do you know what comes next? Not really right now. We sort of know generally from hearing like interviews and some of the stuff that they've said. They're going to put in like some area capture stuff. There's going to be like looting is coming, but it's like I don't think it's like centralized right now.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
Ask people where they're going is the only way. Yeah, it's a pain. I don't know. Oh, somebody else got the call.
All available birds are in flight.
Oh, that was somebody coming back actually. That we're going to own and ban power. I'll try and go and do that while there's loads of us.
Alright, Tash.
Where's this one going? Which LZ? Where are you headed to? But it's too loud, so nobody can say. You have to wait for a chopper. That's worth imagine. Yeah, it's bad. You can't even tell. You can't even hear because it's the helicopter's so loud, so nobody can hear what you're saying.
0 seconds.
I do think that should change. It definitely needs to show you where it's going. I guess the only issue is that if it said where you were going and you wanted to go as a squad. Yeah, I do it as well. This thing. Swapping out for one of the yellow headsets.
Raven here. Ready to head
If you were going as a squad, somebody could like easily take all the slots in your chopper and then you wouldn't be able to go together. Maybe you'd have to like, if you were going as a squad, maybe you'd like reserves the seats or something so you can't, someone can't just like jump in. But if you've got a spare seat, then it should show you if there's one open. Carpool, exactly. Ever play Armour King of the Hill mod? No. I never actually played Armour. I only ever played DayZ, the Armour, mod. I had Armour 2 for that reason. Like years ago. I've never actually played Armour properly. We still have to find the other one. We found the Erie mural. We need to find the other lot. So the one that I found, I think it was the west one. So I think there's like there must be one. It was like around here somewhere. So I think there must be one down here. And apparently there were 2 up here. Problem is, it's going to take wandering around not getting shot for something to actually do it. How do you know the armor level? Because it tells you. So, oops, if you go inspect, it says protection level 3. And it shows you up here, front, back, side, whether it is or not. Give the pilot a window. He writes LZ is heading to it. It should just have like dotted lines. Or something. Any patch to fix performance? I think they're working on that next. They were saying that they're making it so that it's easier to run the game on low settings specifically. Maybe I start from the south side. Maybe I cut all the way to the edge and then come in from the south. These guys are fighting in Tiger Bay. I believe it's quite difficult in Tiger Bay. These choppers should seat 6. Oh, I don't know actually. There's only 4. Only 4 seats, I think, in this game. Right. Similar setup with 3 factions. You're trying to take and hold 1 city. Get the few choppers yourself. Sounds cool. You reminds me of squad, like the map vibe. Wait for more info and updates. Yeah, I think like unless you're ready to like dive in and start doing stuff. I just wanted to be part of the crew early to do it, just for kind of for content reasons, right? Like it's interesting anyway for me. But I want to like get the ball rolling before rather than waiting. If you're just playing as a gamer or whatever, then waiting is probably the best way if you're not like super keen and you've got other stuff to play. I wrote this seat way more than 4. Oh, they should change that then, I think. Yes, anything with an A at the end is worse. Anything with a plus at the end is best. Yeah, so the plus is like over the protection rating that's in there. Oh boy. Okay, well, I don't have the range to kill these guys anyway. Just got to know that there's a lot of people here. I still have to kill 2 more AIs, I think. Use the IR, yeah, so, I mean, Tarkov uses IRL armor rating as well. But, we're now using the American NIJ system rather than Tarkov's Ghost system. So I think NIJ, like very, very roughly, I think NIJ +1 is the same as Tarkov. I think very roughly.
Hey, you! What did you want? Go away!
Ooh, ah!
Oh, shit!
What? I can't move. US is borderline unusable. Oh my god. Okay, US does not go through class 3. The only thing that I've got to go off is like a reference is EFT. So it's probably like way overdone in Tarkov, I imagine, the US-ness of this. Because US is like 30 pen in Tarkov, so it will go through... Oh, actually, no, but that's true. So the US in Tarkov will go through class 3, but in this game... In this game, class 3 means class 4, so it would mean that... Yeah, Mosin. It would mean that the... Oh, wait, no, but I hardly hit the armor. Really weird. I don't know then. Level 1 bullets garbage, especially in PvP. Yeah. Yeah, you need like I think you need M855, or for this you probably need PS or whatever. First enemy you shot tank multiple bullets ahead. I don't know whether I missed some of them. It was a little weird, no? USM is underpowered? Well, yeah, it's subsonic, isn't it? Hit reg and fatal hits been really weird. It felt fine before when I was using the M4, so it's probably just the fact that... probably just the fact that I'm using US. I'm going to guess. We had to give it a little try. Right, so where's the south mural then? I'm in the south. Not on here. Back in the trees. Oh, what, over here? Really? Over here, maybe. Ah. Ah. Okay. All right, cool. Mural 2. Yeah. Took us a long time to do all of that shenanigans and find the second mural. Woohoo! Helped me do something. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, US doesn't have much energy. No, I know. Do you get friendly fired often? No, I've not been friendly fired at all so far. Okay, so I did one over here, one over there, and apparently there were 2 north. So maybe I just need to go north now. I'm gonna swoop all the way around, go north. How the turntables turn, exactly. No, I mean I don't know where any of the stuff is on this game, so I'm happy to take the help. What's the head of that helmet should count as a kill though, unless you're using rubber bullets. Yeah. And it has done up until now. I don't know. I mean, I think I missed one for sure. Didn't aggro. I missed one of them for sure, and then I think like maybe the other one. There is definitely some like lag to them dying. Also, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't have a helmet on, did they? Because apparently, I don't know where people got this information from, but apparently there is no like eye face hitbox like in Tarkov. Apparently, every helmet just covers the whole of your head, supposedly. Yeah, US has a steel core pen. When it's designed, was supposed to be similar to PS on penetration against structural steel. Yeah, so I think that's why it's got 30 pen in EFT, but I think it's because all of these armors that people are wearing are all the equivalent of class 4 in Tarkov-ish, because they're like class 3s in NIJ. Because I think class 4 NIJ is roughly, yeah, as I said, it's like, they're like 1 different, I think. It's good having a gig with Grey Zone. It's helped us in EFT all this time. I appreciate it, people. I appreciate it. Thank you. Different factions have different helicopters. That'd be cool. Anyone's jittering. If you're jittering, I think that's a server problem. So try and like leave and join a few servers until you're not jittering anymore. I was jittering the other day and I thought it was just because of the server load, and I think it was the server load. Because the servers were like, you know, crazy overloaded. Do you know what is funny actually about the 2 fights that I've had so far? Is that I've had the drop on the people both times. Which is kind of interesting. And yet, obviously I've not been able to kill them. And I think that's partly to do with aim, armor, bullets, whatever. Partly to do with, yeah, I'm just like so used to in Tarkov. You have your good bullets, and then you just spray at them and then they die. But using these particular guns, I don't think that happens in this game so much. Rubber banding. Yeah, rubber banding, exactly. At least that's what I was having. Where's these other 2 things then? Are they like in the jungle somewhere? What am I running at the minute? Am I running DLSS right now? Oh no, I'm running TSR. Let's spread the armor across multiple rating systems. People like to learn them. Oh god, that'd even be more crazy. Maybe we should have gotten access to the game only till at least summer vacation. Analyze and optimize data so it's more publicly ready. Yeah, maybe. I don't really know. Difficult to know whether it was done right or not. Whether it's fine for it to be released as it is or not, I think it's tough. I think that's one there. Are they like two next to each other? So it's not being streamed myself before someone's called hypocrite. Oh. So that's one. I wonder where the last one is. I found one in each corner. Any patch info? I'm pretty sure it just allows you to restart your character. Which then lets you basically, like, change your faction if you did the wrong thing. I must be up here. What is the status on Tarkov after the latest alternation/patches? In my impression that pay-to-win elements will not be removed, correct. Ability to craft exclusive items in raid items give an advantage. Some of it has been reduced, so you can get pockets from a quest and stuff like that, but they've added like more weird things. So this like legacy device for EOD, which you can earn with the quest, but it's like you can call BTR into the map. It's just like weird. So there's like, yeah, random pay to win stuff that they added, which nobody really wants. This looks cool, doesn't it? Get over the water. This looks very cool. And that stuff seems to be like it's still staying. I mean, this is the thing. They've got rid of the most important stuff, which is EOD accounts are getting what they paid for. I.e. all DLC, you know, however you decide to term that, but basically all features that are coming with the game as like a core gameplay feature, PV being one of them, in my opinion. And one of the items is going PvE only. But yeah, some of the like the other stuff, the fringe pay to win stuff, I just don't care for. I don't like it. I don't know why they're still keeping it in the game. It's just, it sucks, but it is what it is. I think this is probably as best as we're going to do for now. Any punishment for killing you in faction? I don't actually know. Couldn't run the game day one. Still haven't tried. It'll be the same for you probably then. Bar a few small things. PS2 doing everything but listening to the community, basically. It's sad. It's honestly so sad to see. Because like, I still really like the game. I still want the game to like actually come out. Go to 1.0. Oh yeah, it's because it's a statue, isn't it? That's why it's in this thing. I was looking for another mural. I do want the game to actually come out. Like, I'd love to go back and play it again. I'm going to. But they are just like, I don't really feel like it at the moment. Because it just feels bad, right? The community sentiment feels bad. I don't feel like they've listened to anybody. They're not listening to either the regular players or content creators about what they want. You know, they've dragged their heels as hard as they can to not listen. The worst part about it is just like doing everything in their power not to listen. There we go. Ah, it's a friend. Very good. And this one is 46. Ooh. Right, well, that's that one done. And both of these. We should probably head back to base then.
Raven, wheels up for India 1.
Wheels up! We get the Unheard Edition Arena DLC, but we already had it from EOD, so got screwed there as well. Yeah, if you bought Unheard, yes. 3060 Ti and 5600X not good enough? maybe. It's probably the 3060 Ti, honestly. EFT Business bums me out so much. Yeah, it sucks, right? And it puts me in a really tough position as a content creator. Love Tarkov, dude. 100% play the wipes. Can't wait for a new wipe soon. Just so frustrated seeing the updates come out. They legit don't make sense. Yeah, they don't. Huge benefit to us. Tarkov goes on players that wipes will be staggered across games. I mean, it would be very, very sensible for Greyzone to do that. There's no real reason why they wouldn't do that. I hope they do. And perhaps for dinner, hop on Greyzone myself. Yeah, I just want to like see what we can make of this game so far, you know? And I probably will go back to covering Tarkov soon-ish, but I need to actually go and play some raids there and blah, blah, blah. Like, while the drama's still ongoing, I just don't really have any... You know, stuff's still, like, coming out of the woodwork. Like, the tournament organisers are now all annoyed. Emirates 3 is coming out, like Iron Fist saying, you know, how badly they've been treated. And it's just like... The whole thing just leaves such a terrible taste in the mouth. Like, I don't feel like I necessarily want to, like, stream the game and play the game. Greyzone came at a good time, because otherwise I legitimately don't know what I've done. Cross red lines with ISIS give in-raid advantages. I agree. Definitely pay to win. Can't spoil that anymore. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of at the point where it's like I'm not going to pay for anything in the game, but I'm still going to play it. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to support what they're doing with any more money. Because it did come at a good time. True. Whatever game you decide to dive into, I'm sure plenty of people were watching. Well, we'll see. I've got to pick the right topics as well. I think I was too late. I did like the beginner questing one, but I think I was like 2 days too late, probably. Or like a day and a half too late. Because people have already watched the other ones, and so it's just a tricky one, especially when you switch games from a channel that's like primarily focused on one game. But you know what? You gotta build these things. Can you quest in other faction areas to PvP and do quests? Yes. Start areas are the same, yeah. So that's why now we're going to these other places like Bampar and like Hunter's Paradise. These are much more interesting than the starter area. I don't like the starter area very much. I think it's boring. Tarkov style quest with no chance of PvP, I find it quite dull. Nothing gives dopamine much like Tarkov, sadly. The game's great. I think this will too. Genuinely, I think this will as well. But there just needs to be like way more layers and depth to the game, not just like level the traders, do the quests, and then PvP. Like, that's not enough. Like, that's basically shortcutting Tarkov's gameplay loop and putting it in a different place. There needs to be more stuff. Like, this game has way more potential than just like Tarkov's questing game thing, but without Tarkov's economy. Much less stress and sweaty in the evenings with this though. This is true. Much less sweaty, and I think more people are likely to play this for the long term than EFT in some ways. I think people might hop back over onto Greyzone once the Tarkov like hype cycle dies off, because people get bored of the gameplay loop in EFT as well, especially after having done it for so many years. So they'll hop back into Greyzone and then do some stuff in this game. Have you got the roadmap list to hand, DMC? Like, I'm not sure if I've got it. What do you think about the movement and gunplay compared to EFT? I'd say the gunplay is like very standard shooter. It's not like groundbreaking in any particular way. The movement is probably more clunky in some ways. Kind of more clumsy. There's like kind of more inertia and a bit more like character movement when you move around. I don't think that's necessarily bad for the genre that it's in though. This is more mil-simmy than EFT is in feel. Not necessarily in like, you know, equipment and whatever, but it's definitely more mil-simmy in feel. Tarkov's like actually more arcadey. Like, Tarkov is kind of an arcadey game masquerading as a mil-sim. It's sort of on that balance. I think it's kind of by accident, because Tarkov's always supposed to be like a battle simulator, not really like a mil-sim. Which is why a lot of people liked it, right? Imagine the unsure I'm not triggering sniper scouts. You have no clue what's going on the map. Yeah, that's so stupid. That thing is apparently going PvE only. But the bring your friends in thing is going to be in both still. Pasted weird? That's fine. The planned state of the full release includes a complete map featuring all locations, diverse biomes. No, diverse biomes. All locations. I wonder if that's the middle. A hazardous ground. No, but a hazardous ground zero area with the endgame enemies, new storylines, different types of. I hope they don't mean quests by storylines. Lovely the gigs. Thank you, the word man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 months. Different types of AI behaviors based on enemy type, situation, time, blah blah. Faction based AI with its own agenda on quest for and scavenging. attacking other factions, featuring progression systems and diverse reputations. Immersive environmental storytelling featuring mature. It's on the Discord in me about. Okay. The thing is, a lot of that stuff is great. You cut off half? Yeah, it said mature and end.
Back to base.
Ah. On with the earmuffs, perfect. Wonder if Madfinger waited to see which direction to major on with this game based on feedback, like beefing faction content or AI content or loot. Maybe. They must have a vision though. For what they want. A complex trading system. It said they were going to not do like a flea though. So there wasn't going to be a flea market. Right, so did we do the stuff? Yeah, we killed the dudes. Warm welcome. The gang leader in Bampar. I didn't even know there was one. He should stand out among his subordinates quite ostentatiously. Okay. Honestly, it looks like a complete amateur. Talk shit used to scare people off. Question is why? Run along, Merc. Wonder if she's going to become more friendly later. She hates us right now. Okay, handshake. What's he got? The Shadow over Bampar 2. For some reason, the boss is interested in Bampar. Not just for its possible strategic value, but for whatever happened there. You know my opinion on that bullshit, but you know what they say. He who pays the piper calls the tune. Go there, look around for any piece of intel that make the boss happy. If there was an actual cult there, I bet their leader lived in some fancy-ass house. We'd search to dig deeper. Snoop around, bring back what you can find. Don't worry, you'll get a real mission soon enough. Which one's this one? Is this the one that's like really annoying and hard? Yeah, is this the Elder's House one? This is the one that everybody was trying to do. I saw tons of people trying to do this. And loads of people just ended up like jumping in through the back. There's like a... I'm Mithras, by the way. Interfaction trading as opposed to a fleet. They said they wanted like an area where people could like physically turn up and try and trade stuff. They also said they won't be sending you out just to get random useless loot. They did. But it means that the amount of quests, like the actual quests that they could do are just like, they're all like this. Go and get a thing and then come back. I've been talking for almost 8 years since the beginning. 5k hours. The one thing that killed it for me is total indifference to cheaters. No game in history has felt worse to die to a cheater. I don't think they're indifferent. I really don't think they're indifferent. I genuinely don't. Even Spears taking an interest in that Forsaken village. Oh, is this give the intel to her instead of to Handshake? Oh boy. That's spicy. Get 1,000 XP. 7 grand from him. She won't pay you anything. She's going to give you an AKM N. Why would I give it to her? Doesn't even make any sense. I know she's local or whatever, but... Just in the Q&A, you would just be selling and buying from the traders, so I don't know. This could be a complex system. Certainly won't be a flea. They said they wanted to be like an area that was like maybe no PvP. It'd be like almost like a marketplace kind of thing. They aren't indifferent, they're in favour, because every banned cheater is another copy of the game sold. I think they buy these accounts, probably not all of them, but as far as I understand, they buy these accounts from like resellers in the first place. They buy them for like, you know, cents on the dollar or whatever. I don't think they're buying them officially from BSG, is my understanding. I don't think BSG benefits from cheaters. I really don't. How much is that reputation worth? Was it? Does it say the rep that you'll get? Oh, 150. 150. And this is also 150. Well, it doesn't take me to... Doesn't take me to level 2 with either of them. There are also some notes someone took from recent Q&A. Also a lot more detail behind the features in that. I've just got a screenshot from the streamer. But the thing is, like, now I'm paying attention a bit more. I feel. Excited the roadmap is vague. It is quite vague, yeah. After the recent cash grab, everyone put it past them. They don't have morals. Yeah, I know. John David John, thank you for the 6 months, man. Thank you for the 6 months. You know what I'm talking about is the one last week after the playtest. Oh, okay, that was quite recent. How's weapon variety feel? I've only really been able to use the M4 and the AK. In the playtest, I did use some other bits. And some of the guns feel like quite good there, but right now I just haven't used enough to be able to confidently say either way. Is there anywhere close I can just go and do something quick? Because like I don't really have that much. I don't have that long to go and do like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, find the military complex south of Fort Narith. The military complex, is that this one? No. Or is it? Or maybe it is actually. And maybe it is. It must be YBL, yeah. I kind of forgotten I'd already done it. Okay, this is all band pass stuff, fine. Well, let's just whiz over there quickly and see if we can just do that one.
Roger, Raven is in the air.
Just find it and come back. I don't even need to go in necessarily. You have to go and get videotape from inside. Isn't it like, it's quite close to the entrance, I believe, from when I did it last time. Yeah, only 8 weapons. Yeah, so there's like, I've used the Mosin, I've used the AKM-N, basically, the M4. I haven't used the AK-74M yet. There's an M700, there's a shotgun, there's a pistol, and there's like a submachine gun. It's close, yeah, like down the stairs. Okay, well, we'll go in and do that then. As a Taki enjoyer with a 1490, I'm likely to enjoy this. Would recommend most players wait for it to cook a bit. Depends what you want. Depends if you're like, if you sit more on the, depends if you sit more on like the DayZ armor side of the spectrum or the Tarkov Hunt Showdown kind of end of the spectrum. I think that really depends on whether you like think it's good and whether you like early access games or not. You know, whether you think that's something that you enjoy, watching something build up over time and like being a part of it from the beginning. It feel like a Tarkov clone without loot? No, it doesn't feel like a Tarkov clone. It feels like more like Speedy DayZ with no loot in the jungle with Tarkov quests. Screenshot I took. This is us. Hopefully we can just do in and out real quick.
Raven wheels down and ready to load.
Downstairs, second about something. Yeah, I mean, I've been there before.
Get ready, we're moving out.
Yeah, 20% of the game is done. AI of the game is placeholder. Console will come. Roadmap is coming. 6 months, big update. Patches quickly, but 6 months, a big update. First update is day-night cycle. And AI changes. We'll go to sleep at night. Every 6 months is a wipe. Release date is 1 to 2 months of early access. More guns will come, a lot of them. Next update is Quality of Life. Shooting in heli was originally in the game, it was removed, it's returning. Armbands will be implemented. Something like armbands will be implemented for the team. Not 100% sure what it is yet, but something small to determine the team. Yeah, because they didn't want actual armbands. Spongy AI is fixed. Easy AI is fixed. Leg mentor is not happening in this game. Adding AI injuries, so they'll have less confidence. AI will have vaulting, faction radio, squad to talk to squads, basically. Real-time quests pop up randomly. Like, get it, your fob gets attacked. Adding a load of items. The modification screen is missing. Like a hideout kind of thing in the base camp. Not like actually a hideout, but like a room. Weather is coming, guard leads is changing. There's special enemies for guards, raiders, soldiers, snipers. Water will be increased on the map. GPS range finders to plans. Aims to build the ultimate game for everything that you can do. Build the ultimate game that goes on forever. Weapons plan, 50 with all attachments. Bosses are special guns. Trading black market, flea market is no plan. With no plan, it will not happen. Yeah, there's no flea. Yeah, we didn't do that.
Spread out.
Will be active and changing. LZs and camps. See, that's what I want. I want the world to be active and changing. That would be the cool thing. Let's try my face. LGs and camps changing. Every time you join the game, the map might be different due to what players do. That'd be awesome, right? If there's like map control, like, oh, they've captured this, captured that, and it affects things, it affects the LZs. Like, that'd be so sick, man. Where are you reading that? I'm reading it off the link that Deep put on in Twitch chat. From the last Q&A, yeah. And then PvE events to come later. Dragging people will come. PvP and PvE is shared progression right now. Bodies will go rotten in the world over time. If you camp up Mosquito Ward, you'll be louder. A lot of stuff that's hidden in the map, like points of interest. Disease and infection are coming. And then they announce the price of the game. Basically it. You know what some good lock rooms are to get good guns? I don't. Right now. I think like maybe you go to the high tier areas. I think that may be the only way. I'm not really sure. This thing took me ages last time. To get in, because the AI was just like shouting too much. I gotta get headshots here. Ah! Must be like real player or something. Oh, damn it. That's a real player. That's not a AI for sure. Damn, it really does screw you up, doesn't it? Even just in the arms. Oops.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
Try and get our stuff back at least. Don't know about the real-time tasks asked you to kill PMCs. May have missed that, but they're very adamant PvP quests won't occur. So the real-time quests for killing PMCs, the reason for that was because if players attack the fob, it'll give you a quest to kill them. Any troubles crashing? Fortunately, I've not had any crashing issues, thank God. I've had very few crashing problems. Can also fight the same faction? I'm not sure at the moment. As you know, people with a different faction, you basically just have to look at the map and see like where people are. Yeah, they've got to do more of this stuff. Yeah, but yeah, they've got the devs have planned. Where was it that you said that exactly? Yeah, the dev have planned for factions to fight over certain locations and have better resources or something to that effect. Exactly. That's gonna be so good. That would genuinely be so good. That's what I'm gonna live for in this game. Like the map control and that kind of thing. It'd be awesome. Yeah, so mine's been like quite stable. Mine hasn't been crashing at all. It's just my frame rate has like been relatively low-ish. I do think it's actually got very slightly better. Hopefully in the next update we'll get better frame rate. But like I know some people were crashing. There was some issue. Have you got like an Intel? It depends what the crash is. I know like Toast Rack put out a video about there was some specific crash with Intel CPUs. So maybe check that, but I'm not sure. I wonder if there was anything else in here that Because I actually made a list of notes as well from that Q&A. Let me see if there's anything that was missed there. Dash sorting is coming.
Approaching the LZ, 30 seconds.
Yes, capturing fobs is not in at the moment, but they should either like unlock vendors, unlock spawn points, whatever, and fighting over camps between factions. That's what my notes. Binoculars, rangefinders, all planned. They said trading, no flea market, for example. Change the game too much. Access for everything for money. Don't want this. They'll have trading between players, confine players, and exchange items. That's what they said. Am I just going to get nailed or spawned by someone?
Move out!
YBL bunker is actually crazy for PvP. I think it's because there's like not really anywhere that you can go specifically other than just into the bunker. So it's like actually insane. I think for PvP, YBL bunker is probably the way. And the AI is not like too nutty. I managed to clear it myself last time on the close test. Try and swing wide here. Get my stuff back. Marius just said a lot of times the inner zone would have player trading. Yeah, I don't really know how it's going to work though. If it's in like the crazy like irradiated section, I don't know. Like the faction shows on the maps is possible to avoid. Yeah, people are kind of like mixed about that in general. I think it's good personally. I don't think you can have like PMC karma without it. It just becomes super toxic. Some people don't really like it, but I think it's more from an immersion perspective. I think people are like, the game needs something. They don't necessarily agree with that, but the game's obviously better with that than without it. Hello, Easy. You like radar if you hear engaging but don't see any of the faction? I wouldn't say it's radar. I think that's just audio now. PvP about to be afoot. Like the description. We're creeping through the jungle with a knife. I guess I'm just dead again, I suppose. Oh, I'm definitely dead now. Because I don't have any pain meds. Not pain meds. I don't have any like I don't have any anti-bleed stuff. Wait, if you die for the second time, then your stuff disappears anyway. If you die to your body and gear... I think so, yeah. I think so, yeah. I was trying to get back to my body. I figured that somebody wouldn't camp my body for the crap gear that I had. But they did. Doesn't help. Yeah, only having one LZ is annoying, because then you have to come into Lima 2. Maybe I should go to a different one. Thing is, I can land in the LZ. Like, I landed and left. So you could do that. It's just, I just didn't see the guy. I know there's some consequences to knife runners just to go and get the stuff. Yeah, maybe. Does it despawn for the killer also? If they haven't taken it, then yeah. It will do. Other LZ is the flat area. Yeah, I had it in the last playtest. Is it this one? I don't remember. It might be this one. Yeah, my spec's 5800 X3D and a 3070. But when I'm streaming, I lose like 15 FPS, 20 FPS. No gun. I was trying to get my stuff back. I got killed by the same guy again, I think. Ran into the middle zone last night. My health system went haywire with symptoms and my body melted. Worth going in naked for the lols at least once. Don't you just get like irradiated and die? Yeah, I was going to try and quickly complete this thing. But we only had like a crappy AK on us anyway. Nice setup. It's okay. Not really that good enough to run this game super well, but maybe have a minimum kit required to take the heli. Yeah, maybe like, because taking a pistol out would be maybe okay, I guess. But like, yeah, going with nothing, because I'm just going... The guys said that they didn't care. I think Mara said in one of the interviews, he's just like, if people want to go out with just a knife or whatever, like, whatever, like, who cares? I think if it's not going to be a problem, then I'm not sure if they're that fast. We'll have to see. It's one of those things that you kind of let people do it, and then if it's a problem, then you work out how to fix it, right? Oh, I mean room? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So that's it for today. I guess yeah, we'll be doing ScavTalk tomorrow. So probably talking a bit more about Grey Zone. The last ScavTalk was just very sad, talking about all of the horrible BSG drama. So over the weekend, I guess I'm going to figure out like exactly how much I'm going to play Grey Zone versus how much I'm going to play Tarkov. Splitting myself between two games with my streaming schedule is actually quite rough in some ways. But we'll see. Want to be able to figure out the beginning quests without it? They are tough. They are tough. Killed AI with a knife, also going in low kit and grabbing AI gear from YBL is awesome. Yeah, if there's not a player, then yeah. It might have been a different person. I actually didn't check. I didn't check the name of the first person. I'm not sure. But I think over the weekend, actually, I'm going to have to see. I might be able to start setting up. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's not worry about that. I'm still figuring out this like dual stream thing. I'm not doing it yet, but as I said, I want to work out like the best way of doing it before we move over, start buying things and whatnot. Right, let's go and raid Talkie. That's it for today. Appreciate everybody for chilling and hanging in with some Grey Zone stuff. I know it's a bit different to the old Tarkov, but yeah, they always say you got to branch out eventually, and like this was naturally a good point because I actually wanted to cover Grey Zone anyway because I think the game's going to be really good eventually. It might not be like brilliant right now. Like the gameplay bit might not be, are you going to play it for 3 years non-stop? But I think they can get there. They've got the perfect base to do it in. Now they've just got to execute on that. So until next time, my friends, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and if I don't see you on Friday for the live ScavTalk, then yeah, just enjoy. And I will see you all soon, no doubt. Bye for now. Bye.